Jake Bierman. I'm your home inspector that you've hired me to check out your house. Just a little disclaimer from me. This is a courtesy being videotaped on this. It is by no means a home inspection report. My home inspection report is going to be coming to you on the computer right there. So please do not take this. This is just an overview as we're talking about the house as I kind of walk you through it because there's things I can't remember. They're written down. Overall, the house is in fairly decent shape and needs to be just taken care of pretty much. Up on top of the roof, we do have rusting, we have loose nails. We have one area where there's not quite of a full flap. A full flap would be more like this shape, but we have what is a half flap, which is like this shape right here, and that's because of the corrugations taking place. Fortunately, this lap is on the outside of the house, so it's not that much of a big deal, but it really could have been a better installation. You do need to do roof maintenance. You have rust, you have loose nails that needs to be taken care of. And while up on top of the roof, I would also suggest adding some additional flashing or redoing your flashings. Not that they're leaking, because I did not see any signs of leaking taking place, but if you're up there and you're doing maintenance, now's the time to do it. Inside of the house here, we're just going to start in the kitchen area since that's where we are. Over at the sink is actually leaking on this side of the sink basin. And so,
Underneath?
Yes, underneath. And so that needs to be taken care of. Otherwise, we have a functional kitchen with everything seemingly to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. You don't have any GFCI protection, and a GFCI is a ground fault circuit interrupter. It's the little device which you have the push buttons on the outlet. Anyway, there's 4 outlets in here which don't have the protection, but they are properly grounded, and installing a GFCI would be a simple thing to do. This is the only area in the house where the GFCIs are not really present. You do have them on the exterior and the bathrooms, and all of the strips, when you find that those are out or they're not working, you need to go to the panel box and you'll see the little trip switch that you set it back up to. Counters and cabinets, good shape. Do as you will with upgrades or whatever you want to do. Speaking of some possible upgrades, underneath your cabinetry here, you have a UV system. Unfortunately, the UV system is only connected to the cold water side on the kitchen faucet. If you were to relocate that and put it over at the main pump area, you could have water which is safe to drink throughout the entire house rather than just the cold water valve here at the faucet. So, I don't know why they put it in this manner, but hey, there it is.
So if she changes it to where the pump is, then she could drink the water safely out of the bathroom sinks. But right now she can only safely drink it out of the kitchen cold water on the kitchen sink.
Kitchen cold water, that's it.
Got it.
As far as the catchment goes, it seems to be in good shape. Perform rust maintenance and stuff on it. There's a couple little holes up in the top. The canvas over the top could be stretched out a little bit more so it's not accumulating debris. Trimming back that tree that's above it would also be a good idea, just to keep the vegetation off of it. But overall, it's functional. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing.
And the pump and everything is good because that's what you want to make sure everything was functional on the
Yeah,
catchment.
it's providing water for the house. Now I'm going to stand, I guess, back here because you're going to get blinded out by your lights.
Okay, it's good. We're good.
As far as the lanai goes, the lanai is exposed to the weather, and it's really drizzly up here. That's going to cause rot, and you do have rot in various areas of your lanai. It's not unsafe, but you're eventually going to need to start replacing materials and whatnot. Some of your stiles came off.
What's a style?
That's these little. This one here you can see is loose.
Oh, okay. So it just needs to be nailed back in
Yeah.
or screwed back in.
And then we also have, you can see your rotten stuff taking place around here.
Okay.
So, any wood materials exposed out to the weather are going to rot away. The hot tub, obviously, I don't think is working. It's just there and it's empty right now. if you are going to plan on keeping that hot tub there, you may want to add some more support underneath there, because that's a lot of water weight just
Okay.
just for a lanai area. The lanai, we're typically talking about people and, not so much weight density as you would there. I believe I'm also standing over the cesspool for this house. You're really not supposed to build the lanai over the cesspool, but you really don't open up your cesspool to do any maintenance for it either. If you need to get at it, fine. It's not recommended that you cover it up, but I think this is where it's at. Coming back into the house. The fireplace, I was trying to get this thing working, and I spent about maybe about good 15-20 minutes on it trying to get it to go. I turned on the gas and then followed the instructions, which were posted over here, to turn on the fireplace, but it didn't want to kick on. Now I know there is gas in the system because I heard it when I turned it on, and I saw the piezo start to ignite, and then it stopped, and nothing ever happened of it. So put the unit in operation, have it demonstrated to see. I mean, it might be just something as simple as a poor connection. Maybe the electronics in the little keypad thing aren't so good because of humidity and stuff like that. But just check it out and see what's up, because normally a gas fireplace just doesn't quit. They're usually pretty spot on as far as operation goes. Coming on down through the hall. Oh, key deadbolts on doors. I don't recommend. I don't have the key for this deadbolt to actually test it for operation, but I don't. When you need to get out of the house, you want to flip that lever and get out.
Yeah.
You can see some wall damage and stuff here. I don't know what this was from, but it's repair that's taking place. But you can see the crack.
Wonder if that was to the back of the back of the shower of the plumbing.
Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, that could very well be it. Wasn't even thinking that because the shower was on. I was asked not to turn off the dehumidifier. Now, this is the second time I've actually seen one of these, and it's a dehumidifier system for the house. It kind of acts like an air conditioner, but it doesn't pump out cold air. What it does is that it takes moisture from the air and condenses it as an air conditioner would, and then it expels it off and away, and then sends the dry air back up into the house. The UV system, you have a UV light down there near your filter, and the light does come on, except do not look at the light. I pulled the drawer open and turned on the light, and you can see it shining back behind there, and then you close it. I shut it back off. I found it in the off position. But if you want to, you can have that light on, and that irradiates anything passing through your venting system.
Oh, it's like a purifier for your air.
It's a purifier, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Much like the UV system for the water works. But overall, the system seems to be working. The house has that dry feel to it,
yeah.
And I noticed it when I first walked in. So it's kind of a good thing if you're leaving the house for a prolonged period of time, or just in general, just want to keep your electronics in good order.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you can do that. Come on into the bathroom here. Bathroom is operational. This light switch right over here, I have marked it with blue tape. I believe it operates this junction box up there. And this one sink has been removed.
Oh, there's plumbing there for a
From
sink.
in there. So yeah, this is
So it was like a double sink, because
Yeah.
over here we've got the other sink, and that one's working fine then.
right. Yeah, that one's doing
Oh,
fine.
interesting. Okay, so she could put another sink here if she wanted to.
If she
Okay.
wanted, yeah. Right now you can see the wall damage from the repairs when the sink was removed, you can actually, it doesn't show up on video well.
No, it doesn't even look that bad
So, yeah, no, it's
True to
just,
the eye.
they're just repairs.
okay.
The inside here, this window right up here is not, it's not moving. It's jammed.
So it doesn't open.
Yeah, it's jammed. Unjam it. It should be fine.
How do you unjam it?
Little muscle.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to be responsible
Okay,
for breaking
okay.
anything. Little pock marks and stuff inside of the shower area, but otherwise the shower is functional. You have to get really close to see them. They're small. Going over to the other room. Windows. Oh, also just regular, like, normal wear and tear damage on the floors and stuff like that. Windows, we are missing screens in various areas. I saw a stack of screens down below. Screens which are up do have some damage to them, so you may want to repair those. The screen for the lanai, or not for the lanai, for the slider is missing. I didn't see that around. So you may want to install those. Although here up in Volcano, we don't really have a whole lot of insects because it is colder up here, but they're still around. So if you want a little bit of wall damage over here. Nothing that was out of the ordinary. It's repaired. It's just people in here.
Where do you
down
see?
Down there. It's repaired damage.
Oh, just the dent right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And some stuff. The house has been lived in. And in the other room, the door, somebody punched it. Right there. You can see the crack.
Oh.
It's actually pretty small, and at first, when I was doing my room checks, I passed right by it, and then I forgot that I had checked the doors, and so I came back and I specifically looked, and then I saw that
Okay.
it was dented. So it's pretty minor as far as damage goes.
Yeah, I don't think we saw it when we came in either. Because it didn't puka the door.
Yeah. Screen damage. Cat. That's my cat. Screen missing.
Oh, yeah.
Down below. Oh, okay. So this house is built on a lava tube. If you just look at the topography of the property around it, you can see the undulation that's going all over the place. And you can't really see it well from a camera, but I took some photographs of it. This portion of the room, right now, I am over the lava tube. And the lava tube goes down in an angle like this, from what I can see of the roof line of the lava tube. I'm suspecting that this portion, or this room right here, is probably suspended, like maybe like 1, 2, 3 pier blocks are completely over the tube itself. However, a lava tube, we're talking 4 feet of rock, so it's not uncommon to be built on top of a lava tube. It's just that this one has an opening to it, so.
You saw an opening to the lava tube?
Just a little one.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's only like this big.
Okay.
If I was into my spelunking days, maybe I would do it.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, it's small, but they're all around the place. Just look at the topography of the land, and especially going from side to side of the house, you got a drop off over there and a drop off over there. Pay attention to it. Continue to monitor it and see what happens. It is rock. It's not a sinkhole. It's a lava tube. So don't confuse the two.
Washroom, I think.
Is that it?
I think washroom, you had some blue tape.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah, I did that too.